On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
Sister, was it Tia you said that's out like trying to be like extra now, trying to get attention? I don't know that, and I can't speak for her. Again, I haven't seen it. I don't know that that's for the sexual attention of men, as it is maybe she's going through like a midlife crisis and maybe feels like she needs to turn it up a little bit, feeling like she might be losing it, like wanting
But
attention.
losing it from who though? When we say we're losing it and trying to still figure if we got it, we want to know we got it for who? Ourselves?
But yes, for who I used to be. I look back at my body 10 years ago and I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Because back in the day, you was pulling them.
So after you have two kids and you're 50, 40 something years old, you're like looking at your pictures when you were 20 and you're like, what happened to me? Like,
and
okay.
Not only that, like, your friends too.
Go
Let's
through it
not act
like
like women don't get dressed to look good with their friends.
Really don't have much more to say. We can't sit up here and say, y'all get up, do all that, walk outside, ain't nobody hollering at you. You know, you do a Thanos snap, ain't no man paying no attention, ain't no woman, no man, no rat, cat, dog, rabbit, or anything paying attention to you.
They're gonna be so crushed. They're gonna be so crushed, really.
Like, nope. You're gonna be sitting up there like, who done it and what for?
So what happens to those of us who don't do anything and still get hollered at? I mean, so I guess this is why people probably say that certain things like can't be addressed by those that might be considered privileged, right? Because if you deal with certain things, then certain things don't necessarily get to you or don't really apply, like don't really like drive you.
Yeah, just because you're used to it don't mean that you don't want it. Let you go dry for a long time and watch what start happening.
Mm-hmm. I can't relate, y'all. I'm sorry.
And that's cool. And listen, some women is gonna get hollered at regardless. That's not what we talking about. What we talking about is every single person on this earth want to be wanted.
Absolutely,
they want to be wanted. And most of the time, that starts sexually. Like we are men and we are women. Okay, so you telling me? Wait, T. So you telling me? Yeah, because you couldn't even answer the question that I asked you about what else should a guy be wanting out of you outside of the sexual attraction, right? So wait, hold on, because you did not answer. You did not give me a sufficient enough answer or with substance, okay? So you telling me that when a guy walk up to you and he kicking it with you, you very much is expecting for him to explore your brain?
Well, the walking up to me and that didn't process because I don't know. I'm not that open to that sort of thing these days. So
how's a guy supposed to get to know what is he supposed to do?
It's gonna have to be through my network, somebody I'm familiar with, maybe you know, if it's that kind of environment, like it's a social outing or whatever, we would have to have a conversation, right? Like for me to even decide whether or not like I want to go there.
I rock with you on that, right? I rock with you on the network thing and all of that. Like I'm feeling you, right? I'm 100% on your team on that. But are you telling me that you're not even going to give a guy a chance if he walks up to you in the public and you don't already know him? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, I'm not the most social person these days. No.
Oh, okay. I'm okay. Hey, that's cool.
I'm cordial. I'm respectful. I'll say thank you. You know, I appreciate the flattery, but no.
Why?
I don't know. I just haven't had that experience where I was moved to like, or I even felt comfortable enough to say like, yeah, like I don't know. It just hasn't happened.
So you don't have a reason. You just know you're not doing it.
It's not that I'm not doing it. I haven't experienced that.
You haven't experienced a guy walking up to you and trying to holler at you?
No, I haven't experienced the guy walking up to me, trying to holler at me, and then me feeling like, yeah, I'm going to exchange information with him and see where this goes. Like, I just haven't. And I drive too, so there's that. Like, I drive to and from my location, so it's not like I'm like, it just doesn't happen. I don't have that. It just hasn't happened.
Okay.
You know, I know I talked about Aisha Curry, but also the twins. And Kayla, are you still there? I know you're on mute.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so I wanted to talk about Tia and Tamara, and this just popped up in my head.
Mm-hmm.
So first, Tia is on some trying to get sexy, almost naked on IG. So I'm saying that she's over there trying to get attention. So
Okay.
I'm putting her in the likes of Aisha Curry. But however, not to go back to the last topic, but I am. When we talked about being biracial and being pro-Black, the difference of the twins is how I can explain it best. When you look at Tia and when you look at Tamara, mixed, when they go out, they look Black. However, Tia, Black kids, Black family, blackity black. Tamara, white husband, white looking kids. So again, they're mixed. But one I can see is pro-Black, and one I just see is her.
Yeah, very unseasoned on that other side. Sorry.
I'm not gonna say
unseasoned, off
but
rhythm. It's so bad.
My thing is showing the difference of being biracial and also being pro-Black.
Right.
And I see Tia.
So let me ask y'all this: since you went back,
Yeah, go ahead. I didn't mean to belabor, but I just thought about the twins. So go ahead about the
question on that last one.
Go ahead, brother.
So all the abolitionists that stood shoulder to shoulder and gave their lives and shed blood for the abolishment of slavery, they not pro-Black? Like John Brown isn't pro-Black?
So
I mean, it's still the same.
So,
white people also died for your liberties too.
No.
They're not pro-Black.
I'm not saying, well, I want to make the distinction. Not the liberties that all Americans are afforded. I'm saying specifically issues. That's what I said when I started out. I said specific issues. People that advocate specifically for issues that impact Black people. And we're saying that they can contain all that, but if they're not Black, or if they marry outside of their race, or any of these other things, like I think somebody could easily make the case that Shaun King and Rachel Dolezal, regardless of their lack of integrity, somebody could easily make the case that they're pro-Black.
They sure can, and I would negate it.
So,
all right, I'm done. I'm done.
All right, but to your point about what sister was it? Tia, you said that's out like trying to be like extra now, trying to get attention. I don't know that, and I can't speak for her. Again, I haven't seen it. I don't know that that's for the sexual attention of men, as it is maybe she's going through like a midlife crisis and maybe feels like she needs to turn it up a little bit, feeling like she might be losing it, like wanting to
losing it from who though? When we say we're losing it and trying to still figure if we got it, we want to know we got it for who? Ourselves?
But yes, for who I used to be. I look back at my body 10 years ago and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because back in the day, you was pulling them.
So after you have two kids and you're 50, 40 something years old, you're like looking at your pictures when you were 20 and you're like, what happened to me? Like, okay.
Not only that, like, your friends too.
Go through it midlife
like
all
women
the time.
don't get dressed to look good with their friends.